Hello and welcome to episode 3 of our Toulouse, Duchy of Toulouse playthrough of Crusader Kings Vanilla. Remember that, vanilla. No DLC, nothing, nada, nix. Now, last episode we managed to take the county of Foix off some nobody count who used to rule there before, and that brought our domain limit up to the 3 out of the 4 that were allowed. And we've now started trying to fabricate a claim on the province of Toulouse. And then that'll gain us a foothold in the Iberian Peninsula. And then we can sort of, if we take that province, and we've also got a claim on Rosello, if we take those 2 provinces, we can sort of, I don't know, I like to think of military plans and tactics, but we can pin some movement. We can do the attack from 2 sides thing, so that could probably yield useful results, I feel anyway. We can at the moment demand succession by Guilhelm, of course. You'll see that little icon up there for a long time before we actually do anything. I'm not going to because, as you can see here, where is it? Guilhelm, our strength is not... it is more than the strength of our liege, but then it's not overwhelmingly more, and that's what we really need. We're going to choose another plot. I think we choose to see the Duchy of... No, I think we're going to choose to revoke one of the counties, in fact. No, I don't think we are. I'm really not sure what to do. I think we'll check. Actually, I think that's what we'll do. I'll run the game at 2 speed for a while, let things develop, but we want to see how many men the Duchy of Barcelona can actually muster. So if we go onto the realm tree, and then you look at the total levy of the top liege, and that is 4,000, and that is a surprising amount, if I'm honest, because we have nothing near that. We have about half of that, so at the moment it might not be worth going to war with them. Although if I have any allies, which I do not, oh no, yeah, that's the right, because they're all vassals, it seems, I can't call any of them to war, so it might be a little bit risky trying to take that province at the moment. But we'll see how things develop, and maybe we go for the province of Toulouse as soon as we fabricated a claim on it, as soon as our Chancellor has managed to, you know, forge some documents or whatever they do. This very small... No, that's in the Duchy of Provence. I thought that was, you know, quite a... I thought that was an isolated province, an isolated county by itself, but it seems it's not, so do ignore me, please. Now, this war is still going on, the Flemish League Independence War, and that means that this duchy here, the Duchy of Flanders, will be separated from the whole of France if they win, but I don't think they will, as the French have a 3,000-man army, and the Flanderians... Don't ask me, I don't know if that's right. The Flanderians have a 248-man strong army, which is about to get completely obliterated. I do feel for them, I must admit. I really, really do feel for them. We now have an open council position. And our spy master, we need one. We will choose, I think. We will choose our brother. Well, no, we won't. We need to marry off our brother, that's reminded me. We'll choose, I think, Raymond, because he really likes me. And he also has an intrigue skill of 19, and that is really quite solid. So we'll choose to, I think we'll choose to build a spy network in the, interesting. Right, we'll choose this as our plot. See the Duchy of Poitou granted to a new ruler. And then, if I'm right, this is where he resides, this is his seat. We will set our spy master to build a spy network in Bordeaux, I think. This is quite interesting. Yeah, we'll set him in Bordeaux, and then I think that means that that plot gains more power, just because, I don't know, he can do some sort of web weaving or whatever he does. He's an intricate web weaver, I think, so he'll do whatever the hell he wants. Now, this is actually a message from the Basilius. Yeah, I think, and that is basically the emperor of the Eastern Roman Empire, which is the Byzantine Empire. I received word that your spy master Major Jacques of Millau has been trying to learn of my new technological advancements made in one of my provinces. This is intolerable, and as to stop further interference, I have arrested him. That is where our spy master went, by the look of it, and that's why we had to hire a new one. It doesn't affect us too much, but it's a minor annoyance, and it also means that the Byzantine Empire have a slightly reduced opinion of us. Now, there is some fractition, I'm not quite sure what the word is. There is some split of Italy from the Holy Roman Empire. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. It seems that everyone is attacking the Holy Roman Empire. I'm not quite sure how stupid they are, but they must be, if I'm honest, because the Holy Roman Empire is not a force to be trifled with. They have thousands and thousands and thousands of men, and the potential for even more as they have huge amounts of money. I've never decided to play as them in any Paradox game just because I feel a little bit too overpowered, and that kind of says something, doesn't it? Alright, we want this fabrication to come to fruition very soon. I'm not quite sure. So it's 19.38% yearly, as this guy has a staggeringly good diplomacy skill. 24 really is masterful, as it says here, I think. We have a really good set of councillors, actually, and I'm quite impressed. None are below the number of 13, which is, you know, quite a rarity in my Crusader Kings 2 games anyway. It seems that Duke Guilhelm, this is the same event as before, so we will choose that option again and see if any events are fired. I think that might be a bug in the way that... Oh, our wife is pregnant. Oh, awesome. I think that might be a bug in the way that it's not linked to any event. It does seem strange. But we got invited to a plot to fabricate a claim on the duchy of Aquitaine. Now this is risky, because plots like this, if this guy goes to war and takes the decision to, you know, fabricate a claim on the duchy of Aquitaine, then I think we might get called into the war. But as it's just a fabricate a claim plot, I don't think we will. We'll accept it. Why the hell not? We'll help out someone. As I say, reducing the power of the Duke of Aquitaine is always welcomed. He has 2 duchies, so he is, you know, basically twice as powerful as us, and we don't want anyone twice as powerful as us, do we? Oh, I can now claim Navarra for some strange reason. This is actually quite interesting. I would like to see how many allies this guy has. The King of Aragon. Aragon is... Where is Aragon? I think Aragon must be an absolutely tiny place. It is indeed, I think. I think Aragon is that small nation there. Ooh, that is nasty. Although that's Alto Aragon, so what the hell's going on? Yeah, I think we might actually declare war on this guy. So we're claiming Navarra for our wife. Now that is really quite brilliant, actually. So we're going to do that. We're going to raise everyone that we possibly can. We'll get them all into this province here, Dax, and we will get this war going, to be honest. And that means that even though it's our wife that's getting the title, that title will be passed down to her sons, which are my sons, which are the people that I will be playing as soon as my character dies. Now this is... I'm basically building for the future here. And also it's an opportunity for war, and that's always welcomed, isn't it, really? So we don't want Guilhelm leading this army. I've said this before, he is awful. We also want to choose... We want to change basically everyone who's leading armies. There, that's about right. We'll move into this province. We have just caught them. Now, a daughter. We need to think of some sort of naming convention for daughters. I would say strippers names in like Caden B, who is an awesome streamer. Check him out if you want. I'll link his stream in the description. Ooh, what can we do? I think maybe we do... Oh, maybe we go with strippers, I don't know. Ooh, maybe we go with Disney characters. No, that's a bit lore unfriendly, isn't it, really? We'll name her... Ooh. What should I name her? What about present day? Gosh, I really don't know. What about singers? Rihanna, eh? What about Beyonce? Mind you, Estefania is actually quite a pop star's name, isn't it? I think we'll go with Estefania, maybe. We can always edit that later. I can always download the customizer DLC. Yeah, we'll just name her Estefania. So we're going to win this battle, I really hope, and I don't think anything's going to change that. So the war against the Kingdom of Navarra is actually going really, really well. I don't want to say that too soon, but it does seem like it's doing really well. We'll chase up their armies, just so that they can't, you know, rest and recoup, or whatever the saying is. We'll split up our armies. Oh god, that's a large army. Jeez, what happened there? It would be nice if they came and attacked us, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. We can hire some mercenaries, and that might well just be our saving grace, if I'm honest. All the lower tier mercenaries seem to be hired, which is a bit of a bummer for us. A son was born to Raymond. Brilliant. That's good. Spreading our bloodline around and around. Ooh, they've got like no morale. Is that right? Have they got no morale? Please say they've got no morale. It looks like they've got no morale. They have a lot of... How did they get all that morale? This guy, I hate this game so much. Right. Okay, so we're retreating now. We got completely smashed. It looks like we're going to have to hire some form of company of mercenaries. We'll disband these guys. Yes. Oh god, I feel so bad about that. So they're not going to come and attack us, I don't think. I really hope not, anyway. I see it was the 133 Navarrese army which didn't have any morale. If that could be, you know, betterly presented, that would be appreciated. Now, I like the yellow thing around this. This means something cool can happen. My dear Duke, permit me to remind you of your obligations and duties as my sworn vassal. To form a conspiratorial faction would be a direct violation of these, and I must ask for your province never to do so. True, scheming is not the honourable way of doing things. So that's the king, and he's asking us never to form any sort of conspiratorial faction against him, which I think I have done actually. But I probably won't go through with that. It is actually at... Wait, Gavelkind... Wasn't that me? Wait, has he just taken over as... I think because I had to use that option, I'm now not allowed to be the leader of any sort of faction. Which is interesting, and that kind of sucks a lot. Right, we're going to have to wait a little bit until various armies recover from that awful defeat. A rather nettlesome neighbour, I'm sure you've seen this, keeps sending me envoys begging for money or demanding tribute. I feel rather confused about his arbitrary ways, and I'm not sure what to do. You can either send him roses or nail the envoys' hats to their head. We're going to take the nail the envoys' hats to their head because we want the prestige as opposed to the piety. Now we'll see if any low-level mercenaries are free to hire. Now these guys at the Scottish band could be very, very useful, but they do also cost 135 gold to hire. Their monthly cost is also 10.3, so that means I'd only be able to hire them for, I'd say, about 10 months or something before I ran out of funds. An old, weather-bitten diplomat who has served most in the courts of Europe, the ones that mattered at least, agreed to take you under his wing for a few days. He has taught you many valuable tricks in how to deal with vassals and other rulers. Much obliged. Well, that was a very easy way to earn one diplomacy. You have spent some time immersed in tomes describing the various cultures surrounding your realm. Though some of what you have learned seems suspect, you have still obtained a better understanding in how to approach foreigners. Your diplomatic ability has improved as a result. Again, very, very easy by the look of it. We fulfilled our ambition now, so we'll choose another one. And that will be to, I would say, improve stewardship, as that is not great either. And we'll see how things go. It may be in our best interests to mobilise again. We'll move everyone over here. Probably shouldn't have done that one. It seems that Frederick, the spymaster of Duke Geoffrey III of Anjou, has been sent to Toulouse to investigate rumours of a plot. Maybe he should be silenced. We'll click that might be necessary. Again, it didn't seem to actually do anything, and I'm really quite worried about what the hell's going on. We have just captured a prisoner, which means kind of money. That's how I think about it anyway. We'll merge everyone. Right, we'll look at intrigue. Prisoners, we have 2 in fact, so I could ransom them. 70 gold, that's not too bad, that's actually quite decent. 25 gold. We'll ransom this guy, as we don't really gain anything from him being our prisoner, we just don't. Oh, we can now follow up. Interesting. Are these guys sort of backing my claim? There is a rumour here in Bordeaux that one of the local nobles might be corrupt. Then use it as you see fit. That didn't go down well. So he got murdered for that, which kind of sucks a lot because he was a really good spy master. But what can you do? We'll build another spy network in Bordeaux just to get back at that bastard. After we win this battle, we will end the episode, I think. Great Duke Guilhelm IV, I and a powerful group of loyalists have presented an ultimatum to the usurper, King Philippe of France, demanding your rule over... Wish you luck. Now that's interesting because there wasn't sort of anything actually fired. That seems very strange, if I'm honest, but I'm not quite sure what I can do about that, actually. So we're going to end the episode there, I think. Thank you very much for watching. Next episode, we will hopefully wrest Navarra from, well, King Anso IV's grasp and into our wives. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.